What's up, guys? On today's episode, we talk about becoming a complete player, our new instructional videos, and my career as a soccer star. What's up, guys? This is Wade Gaynor, and this is episode 2 of the Wade Gaynor Talks show. Thanks for stopping by. Let's get started. First of all, I've had a great response from everybody on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, all the social media outlets. Appreciate you checking in. YouTube subscribers, we have just over 60 already, but need some more. So subscribe to our channel. Also, some of the feedback we got, pretty much everything I saw was positive. Heard from some guys I haven't heard from in a while, so good to hear from them. Also, my wife, she said I'm a little too monotone and need to be funnier. So I'm going to work on that today. See what I did?
Yeah,
right.
Today.
This week in baseball, the 2016 baseball season is here. We open up later this weekend on into next week. Looking forward to it. We have some pretty decent weather ahead of us, at least in the southeast. So everybody's looking forward to baseball season starting. Also, Mike Hessman has officially retired. He's been called the Crash Davis of today's game. I got a chance and privilege to play with Mike. Outstanding guy, great player. Played 18 years, I believe, most of that in the minor leagues. Did play in the big leagues. He is starting his coaching career in 2016. He'll be playing or leading the Connecticut Tigers along with Mike Ribello. Big shout out to Mike and the future of his career. I don't see any way they can keep him out of coaching or managing in the big leagues. So look forward to seeing what Mike Hessman does as he moves forward. I know a lot of our viewers here will have no clue what we're talking about, but we're talking about the Hornets of Hancock County and the great baseball players that have come through. Really, I was doing a little research on this. It's kind of tough to decide, but my top 5, in no particular order, because I know a lot of these guys, I don't know how to give them the edge to play different positions, all that good stuff. Number 1, maybe you can help us out on Twitter. I know there was a guy that played in the 60s or 70s who was drafted by the Cardinals. Obviously, I was not there to see him play. However, I guess he was pretty good. So, he makes the list. Unnamed player. Josh, if we get some social media hits on that,
Yeah, I'll post on.
I'll give him a shout out.
Yeah. Post his Twitter handle.
The next, that's number 1, unknown stud from back in the day. The next one, Aaron Russelberg. He was drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals, pitched all the way up to high A, played 2 or 3 years in the minor leagues. Threw fuzz, great pitcher, Aaron Russelberg, he makes the cut. Also, in recent history, Mike Mosby, he was drafted in the 14th round by the Orioles. We actually played together for 4 years in high school, which is pretty cool, both of us getting to play professional baseball. Obviously, Mike makes the cut. He broke my career home run record, and yeah, he was a stud of a player. Now he's helping him coach. Also, Kevin Cowan is a stud of a player, a gamer. Went on to play his baseball at University of Kentucky. Got injured there, but Kevin was a great player. He makes the cut. And also, we're going way back in time. shout out Ray Cowan. Ray makes the list. He actually went to Hawesville High School. What did they call that school? Beechwood? Beechwood, whatever it was. He was a stud. He played some minor league baseball as well. He was a pitcher. They say he threw fuel. And Todd Cowan gave us a shout out on social media. So Todd, your dad makes the list too.
Are you not on the list?
I'm not. I don't make the cut.
You're not in the top 5.
I'm not putting myself on this list.
Oh, gotcha.
I was pretty good though.
Yeah.
This is something I'm really passionate about. Nowadays we have guys just playing baseball from the time they're 5 years old to whenever they're done. Growing up in a smaller town, I was able to play pee-wee football, basketball, baseball, soccer, really whatever sport was in season. You cannot convince me.
Soccer?
Yeah, I played soccer. My team was undefeated, man. Red Devils. We were really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm sure it was really high level of play too.
What position did you play?
I don't even know any positions other than goalie. I scored a lot of goals though.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So I played soccer, played basketball, played football, and you can't convince me that you aren't a better athlete by playing these different sports. Each sport trains your body differently. There are instances where, you might be 16, 17 years old, looking to take your game and your sport to the next level. I understand wanting to specialize in your craft. However, whenever we hold our children out of different sports that they want to play, they have to want to play. I think you're hindering your athlete. In every clubhouse I was in professional baseball, in college, we'd always argue who's the best basketball player. We'd always argue who's the best football player in the room, who's the best soccer player. We didn't actually argue who the best soccer player was. The Latin guys were always the best soccer players. But anyways, we had all-state football players, all-state basketball. Really, we had it all going on, except for left-hand pitchers.
What do you mean?
They didn't play any other sports.
Oh.
No. But anyways, the athletes on the field.
Is that like a baseball joke? I don't
That's a reference. Some of these guys, they'll get it.
Okay, cool.
The athletes on the
They
field.
probably don't even understand how they want to know about baseball.
No, they don't. Josh doesn't know much about baseball, guys, in case anybody's wondering.
I'm learning just like they are.
It's good, though. He enjoys the show. So, to answer your question, I think it's a great idea to play as many sports as you can, as long as you can, and I don't think it hurts one bit. If you want to specialize later on, if your kid wants to specialize when he's young, that's great. But I do know playing baseball year-round cannot and is not good for your kid's body, especially the arm. You got to have time to rest and relax, guys. In professional baseball, we play 142 games. I hear stories about these little leaguers playing 160 games. That's insane, and it shouldn't happen. When the season changed, maybe the sport changes. If they want to play basketball, if they want to play soccer, I'm all for it.
Didn't your dad tell you that you couldn't play in basketball games though or something because you get hurt?
He did tell me I couldn't play football whenever I was a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
also
hadn't played football since I was like 12.
And sometimes you can swim too, right? Or is that just on game days?
I'm a terrible swimmer.
No, I mean
Oh yeah, I couldn't swim on game days.
which I always thought was funny.
Yeah. Well, I swam one time. I went to Holiday World, and then I went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts in a Little League game, and he said never again.
Holiday World.
Holiday World, It was probably the roller coasters more than it was the wave pool, but yeah. I'm going to do the against as the best players I ever played against. Mike Trout, number 1, 2010 Midwest League. He was 18. Guy was a freak then. It's obvious what he's done in the game since. Mike Trout's definitely number one. Number two, there were a lot of great pitchers I saw, but probably I guess Matt Harvey's. He's the biggest deal. Played against him in the Florida State League in high, but faced a lot of good pitchers. That's a tough one. Good question. Favorite players I played with. This is kind of hard to answer. Had a lot of good friends, a lot of great guys. Favorite players I ever played with. I don't even know, Josh. I've got no answer for that.
I don't know. It doesn't even. It just says two that you played with or against. So.
Okay, so there you go. Against. One of the things I always go back to is whenever me and Dad went up the hill, he'd get home from work, we'd go up to the Little League field. He'd hit me ground balls at every infield position, and then I'd go to the outfield to catch fly balls. This was huge for me. Dads, I encourage you to do the same. Young guys, there may be a time where you won't be the starting shortstop on your team, believe it or not. And when that time comes, versatility is huge. I know for me, the last couple of years of my career, the ability to play in the outfield and infield was the reason I was in AAA. Had a good time in AAA, thankful for my opportunities there, and really grateful that I could play those different positions. Also, there's a whole other side of the game. On the other side of the plate, after you hit the ball, it's called base running. I cannot tell you how many guys don't know how to run the bases properly. You got to work on these things, guys. When you get a knock, you get over there, your job's not done. The idea is to actually score, help the team win. Team doesn't win just by getting knocks. Team wins whenever we score more than they score. Okay? So, running those bases, watching the pitcher, seeing his tendencies, taking the extra base whenever you can. This is more advanced stuff for those of you in Little League. More of the high school level, middle school level. But too many times you see guys, they get a hit, they get over to first, they're still celebrating, looking in the stands, tipping the cap to the girlfriend, whatever you're doing. You got a job to do. That's to get to second, get to third. Somebody whacks a ball over to right field, you got to take three. Okay? This is how you score runs. That's how you win ball games. So being a complete player is really what it's all about. Running the bases, playing defense. It doesn't matter if you're 0 for 10, 0 for 20, 4 for 4. You can always play good defense. Catch the ball and throw the ball. Huge things you can bring to the table every day. And lastly, goes without saying, but everybody needs to hear it, play the game the right way. How do we play the game the right way? We run hard. We run on and off the field. We pick each other up. We do the little things. Little things win ball games. Great question. Hey guys, wanted to take a second, talk about this swing thing we've got going on. We're going to do a hashtag Take a Swing Tuesday. So on Tuesdays, take your swing.
It doesn't have to be on Tuesday.
Why is it called Take a Swing Tuesday?
Like initially we were thinking when we made it up. Like post on Tuesday, but like they can do any day and we'll still get it.
So it should be hashtag Take a Swing.
I think that's right. Too generic. It has to be more specific so we get it.
So what do you want me to tell them?
Still hashtag Take a Swing Tuesday.
Hashtag Take a Swing Tuesday, really on whatever day you want. So you can hashtag Take a Swing whenever you want. Anyways.
No, they need to post hashtag Take a Swing Tuesday.
Okay.
But they can do that on any day.
So we're going to do hashtag Take a Swing Tuesday and send it to me. Even if it's not Tuesday, I'll get it. This is all about you getting better. We're trying to add value to the baseball world, make it accessible for each guy to have access to instruction. So, I know it can be intimidating taking a swing. Maybe you feel silly sitting in the living room, taking a swing. You're sitting in your video. You're afraid this guy's just going to rip it to pieces. Oh my goodness, I don't have a good swing. I can't be sending this in. No, that's not it, guys. What this is about is you getting better. Anything you do in the off season, any kind of instruction. You want a new set of eyes on your swing. It's really just a great opportunity for you to get better and get instruction that you won't find elsewhere, okay? If you're worried about that guy on social media picking you apart, saying this is stupid, look at this silly guy, you know, swinging, whatever, forget them, all right? We all have haters out there. We don't worry about them, okay? We know where we're going. We've got our eyes set on our goals, and we're going to go for it. Sometimes we got to be vulnerable, and you're going to get better. That's what this is all about. I'm going to give you information that you can take moving forward to improve your game. And, you know, this is just a cool thing we've got going on. So send me your videos. No pressure. Look forward to doing it. This is what I'm passionate about, is just improving young ball players. You know, we did get some feedback on our swings. Michael Fulmer, former teammate, former roomie, Detroit traded for him last year. He wanted me to check out his pitcher's BP swing. I didn't get a video, Michael. I can't work with that, all right? But this guy's a stud. I'll tell you what, throws 97 with sink, got a nasty slider. He's going to be in the show sometime this year. Everybody be on the lookout, Michael Fulmer. However, I don't know about him swinging a bat. You know, he is a pitcher. Typical. They all think they can hit. We can all throw, but they can't all hit, and they know that. So it upsets them. Josh, if you didn't know that, that's where that comes from.
Gotcha.
All right.
Thanks.
But Fulmer, send me a video, man, from spring training live, and yours truly. I'll critique that for you. Appreciate it, buddy. Also, we're doing something kind of cool on our YouTube channel. What we're going to do is have skill-specific videos. So these videos will consist solely of some kind of drill that will enhance your skills, make you a better player, give you ideas to work with your kid, whatever it may be. These videos we're releasing absolutely free, no catch, just give you drills to make you a better ball player. Okay, so I think what we have here is one drill that we filmed today, earlier today, was the infield drill we referenced in episode 1. It's my favorite part.
Yeah. Dude,
I like
perfect.
this.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
As long as it's there.
You can get
we're
the
good.
you can get the drill over there.
And we have the drill over here. Okay, so you can click on these links, all right, and they'll take you right there. It's kind of a brief synopsis of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish. It shows me acting out these drills, and today's drill is really cool. It's one of those drills that we do every spring training, every day in spring training, every fall in college. I did it before nearly every game I played in. So go check it out. I think you'll really enjoy it, and it's some good content. All right, guys, it's that time of the show. Going to transition to the conclusion. This is going to take one take this week. So what we've got is a lot of cool things we're bringing your way. We're going to have skill-specific drills that we're going to be releasing, totally free, accessible to anybody. What we need from you, like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, be on the lookout for different content, and we're just going to keep on, feeding, pumping out more and more each week, all skill levels, and we're going to move forward with this thing. We both enjoy doing this. Hope you enjoyed stopping in with us. Thanks for everything y'all have done to help us out. And remember to send us your questions. Gives us more to discuss, more insight into what you, the consumer, wants. Remember, hashtag AskWadeG. We'll get your question. We'll get your answer back to you. Until next time, Bible verse of the day, Psalms 119:9. How can a young man make his ways pure? By keeping it according to your word. Don't forget that, guys. Thanks for coming in. God bless. What did we forget?
Nothing, man. I think that's pretty good.
Okay.